Hello everyone, welcome to Phasmophobia. So, instead of going to high school 3 times and trying to deal with a large map, instead, we're gonna start going through the small maps again on Nightmare, starting with Tanglewood. So, instead of going to high school, I thought I'd much rather go to Tanglewood. But, I do like the idea of going to high school, so maybe we will end up going there, but I didn't want to do the weekly there, having to do it 3 times, so either way, I kind of want to focus more on Nightmare, and also just getting back into the swing of things, maybe getting my skills back up a little bit before just going to a big map. But you know me, I do love high school, so, and one day that map will eventually be reworked, but I don't think I need to be worried about that happening anytime soon, so I have all the time in the world to play that map. Now here we are in the middle of Tanglewood, and I have not heard anything, so maybe I should actually accomplish something. How many hiding spots are we gonna get? Not that one, unfortunately. So, yeah, the thing is, I've been playing Bleasdale and Point Hope, which are medium maps now, so it's actually kind of jarring to go back to such a small map. Okay, if this happens, usually the ghost is basement. Let me scan around. I did run over here, but I didn't even really kind of pay attention. Nothing in here. Oh my god, how have I just like been running around? Like, the new Bleasdale really kind of puts it into perspective. For a little bit I was thinking, okay, this is a hiding spot, so at least I can come back here. But for a little bit I was thinking the Bleasdale could be a small map, but now coming back to this I really realize how Bleasdale is a medium map. Where is all this happening? I guess it's over here. I don't know. Looks like it was this door. I'm gonna try and get a photo. And then it sounded like you threw something in here? Like a plate. Oh, you did. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a photo. Do I get credit? Alright, I do. So, I'm assuming I picked up that bone. I don't trust anything. Here's what I'm gonna do. The ghost is generally in this area. Let me... Well, you know, the thing is, man... Okay. Was that window? Okay. I'm gonna take a photo of that, and since that wasn't EMF5, I know I'm doing a lot of running. I'm gonna leave the ghost. I know there's a lot going on here, but we have the hiding spot over there, and at least the ghost is away from one of our only hiding spots. And okay, we do have that one. It's pretty nice. Now, I just want to make sure. I don't even remember picking it up. Okay, but for Nightmare, we have kind of a good setup here. But maybe it's... Okay, I forget there are 2. Well, also, I'm not looking for the monkey paw in there, but it's probably just summoning circle or the board. Is it the board? Okay. Which one am I not thinking of then? Oh, the voodoo doll. Okay, I mean, that literally has to be the only one. Yeah, I never really think to check here for the voodoo doll. Okay, with that basic stuff out of the way, and I do need a photo of the ghost, and the voodoo doll doesn't really help me with that. Is there any EMF signals around here? That's gonna have an EMF signal. And that's gonna have one as well. Okay. Gotta be careful about my inventory. Okay, it does seem like you're in here. Are we getting just like so many good photos? Alrighty. Now I'm gonna go back and get some more equipment. So somehow we've had the best luck with photos. Maybe it's just because it's a small map, and it had a lot of opportunities though. I was actually around for a lot of them. So, oh god. What are you telling me about? I'm gonna drop this in here. I wanted to maybe, okay, no, bring smudge sticks, but I opted for this, which, at least it's the tier 2. I do enjoy the tier 2 a lot. Like, I like this one more than the tier 3. I mentioned this before, but I just really like the feel and the vibe of this one. Alright, I'll point that in there. And, I mean, is this room technically off? Like, I think I could talk to the ghost. Is anyone here? Are you friendly? Are you close? I don't think the light. I think it just depends on what room you're in, but maybe the ghost is over here. Are you here? Are you friendly? Is anyone here? Oh, see? That's why you gotta be persistent. Alright. Spirit box. And I need to remember, ghost orbs, like... I really did not realize how many little details there are to remember about this game. I've been playing it long enough to where some of them really should be in my memory, but... Okay. Well, I didn't see ghost orbs, but since everything's off, let me just scan in here again, but I'm seeing only my breath in here. Let me get these back on. It's Spirit Box, Phantom, Dio, Mimic. Didn't see Ghost Orb, so maybe not Mimic. I don't want to rule that out yet, though. Anything else in here I can mess with? I'm gonna get the EMF in here. Oh yeah, here we go. Under 5. Is it still going? Because I picked it up and man, it seems like it's really going. I'm gonna hold it here, and yeah, as it gets down, of course it stops. I think the ghost may have just walked in here and started making it cold again. Give me this. More easy photos. But yeah, I mean, I know Tanglewood is like the smallest map in the game, but even like going back to Ridgeview is not nearly as big as Bleasdale, so I really do love the design philosophy of Bleasdale though, so I don't know, it'll be interesting to see how all these maps get reworked. Alright, the events, not really events, there hasn't even been one. The activity is kind of slowed down here, so I think I'm going to go get more equipment. Alright, well here's how professional I am. I did have to restart my computer here, but as you notice, here's how my face cam is supposed to look. So, I didn't realize it was set wrong, but as I kept looking over there, I realized I should fix it, so that's how professional I am at this. Oh. See, I don't know if that would leave fingerprints. I don't think it would. Alright. Is that in the middle? How about I put one like on each side? I'll put it here too, just to cover if it wanders out. Who are we even dealing with? Michael Martin. Prevent, and then photo. There's the event. Okay. I just saw dots in my face. Wraith, Phantom, Yokai, Dio. I'm gonna check again for ghost orbs. I mean, the ghost did just wander that way, so if it was a mimic, the ghost orbs may have gone with it, but... Oh no, you're here. I do need a photo of ghost. Oh my god, you just stuck? That was a really good opportunity. So is this. Oh, but get the book down. Okay. I kind of want to leave, because now I'm at, like, serious hunt risk. So, let me actually walk out the door. If it's a Dio, I'm dead. It's not a Dio. Hey, it's not a Dio. Alright, well, at least I was where I needed to be to hide. Now, Phantom... That's interesting, like, how does Phantom have dots? Like, if you take a photo of the dots, I guess it would disappear just like the same with a Phantom, so that goes with our objective. I'm gonna try and get a photo of the dots. Are you almost done in here, Michael Martin? Hey, I heard that fan turn off, so I know we're done here. Okay, now I'm gonna leave. Should I think I should probably take sanity. I'm not confident in doing a yokai test, so I don't think I need to get hunted again. I need to bring in salt for you, and then I'm gonna try and get a photo of the dots and see if we can confirm this Phantom or not. And if it's not either of these things, then I guess I'll just assume it's a yokai, but I know there is a test for a yokai. I just need to get good and learn it. But for now, when I do learn the yokai, I think it'll be on Edgefield, because there's a couple spots there that I can at least start, so that'll be at some point. Okay, we do need to prevent with the crucifix. I guess I could take sanity. I can always drain my sanity with the voodoo doll. So let's try and get a photo first. I'm just gonna take... I don't think taking too much sanity will stop the chance of getting dots projections. I don't think the sanity has anything to do with the frequency of dots appearing. So get you in here, and then I kind of want to bring in like a smudge for safety, just in case things get tense. I don't think they're... I mean, all I need is my camera in here, so I don't think there was anything else I should have brought in. Oh my god, it's so dark. And every time... Man, you are doing that very frequently. Put these around here. Just put them all around. Alright, pay attention to those. If those don't get stepped in, I think we have a pretty good idea there. You know, something I'm just thinking about. Let me go to Ghosts, Mimic, Spirit Box. So, yeah, okay, we do have Spirit Box, but I don't... Also, it's doing that. I'm just trying to figure out here. Mimic. Okay, yeah, UV. We don't have UV or freezing, so I don't think it's gonna be Mimic. We have dots, so yeah, dots. That's the main thing, is that dots wasn't in there. Okay. Well, we have Mimic ruled out. Let me go ahead. I have my smudge, right? Get rid of that. I'll grab my light, have the smudge, and then have the camera. I should have my other dots in here. And definitely should turn this off. Okay, if we're gonna do this, maybe we should do it right. And we do need to do the crucifix. So let me get the 2 crucifixes and the other dots. Alright, be right back. See, this is why I finally got this other dots to bring in. Also, this is not often that I get to do something like this, but this is a cool little thing to do, is try and get a dots photo. Oh my god, sir. Were you just stomping because? That seemed like a really aggressive ghost event. Alright, I'm gonna try and cover this main section here. I don't even think redoing that made much of a difference. I'm gonna grab everything I can. I have both of these, so I'll cover this whole area. Then if I put this down, that'll cover both these rooms, I guess. Hopefully. Now, camera smudge. Alright. Turn off my light. Now we gotta wait. Try and get a photo. Finally, this is what I was trying to set up. Is the total darkness and the 2 dots projectors. Now, hope this doesn't happen while I'm in here. I actually have almost a full book. It's been a while since I had a full book without really even trying. Can you give us a sign, Michael? Oh no. Are you roaming? No, maybe you are over here. It sounded like it was on the other side of this wall. Maybe you're just tossing everything in that corner. Is the problem. Oh. I really need you to roam to me at least. I think we're at the point though, where if it's not Phantom here, we can definitely say it's yokai. If I start talking... Michael, are you here? I mean, if I start talking and you're nearby, the hunt range should go really high, and I am totally in the dark. Also, I think the breaker's out. Let me at least turn that back on. I have a couple lights on. I should probably turn on more towards my room, or my hiding spot. There we go. Okay, so... Wait. I took the photo and he disappeared, but you still get... I don't know the rule on this. But I took the photo and he disappeared, so this is a Phantom. But he still showed up in the book, which is... Oh man. I don't know. I could do more photos to make sure, though. Now, I don't think I'm gonna get hunted here. Did you just touch a door? Okay, I wanted another photo. I want to just fill my book. I can't delete that. But if I take a photo of him while in dots form, even if my book is filled up, he should still disappear, so that'll be a way of confirming it. But the exact moment, and he wasn't even done with his dots, he had just appeared in his dots, and there's no way that was a coincidence. I just don't know the rules for a Phantom. Maybe, I feel like vaguely I remember them talking about it in patch notes where the Phantom will show up still in dots if you take the photo, but it'll disappear, and that's what just happened. Okay, didn't realize, yeah, if I wanted a photo, I could just take a photo of that. I don't know, that sounded like a double click. It's like I heard that light switch twice. Okay, let me make sure I have my smudge. I'm turning these lights back off, and we're gonna try and get another photo here. Let's see if we can get him to disappear again. We have a full book, all 3-star, found the bone. The only thing left is that crucifix, which we should be working towards, standing in the dark. Michael, are you here? Wish there was... I need to remember... Isn't there a Phantom 2 EMF as well? I need to look into these things. I'm pretty sure even the Phantom has a 2 EMF. I swear there's an extra thing about the Phantom that I'm not exactly remembering. Damn it. Okay, See, maybe you are a yokai. This is why you gotta sit around and test. Because he was just walking into the wall, and the first photo didn't make him disappear, but he disappeared around the same time as the second photo. So now I'm not convinced that it is Phantom. Actually, Phantom is very invisible during a hunt, so yes, there actually is something a hunt can tell us. But I'm gonna try and keep doing this, because this is fun. Oh, touching doors back here now. I'm gonna try and stand here, maybe he'll roam through this way. Okay, never mind. Maybe that worked. Oh, God. All I need is a little bit of... You're supposed to roam towards me, not the other way. Michael, are you here? What is... Dude, he's appearing on the edges of the dots. Maybe I should stand in the middle of the dots. So at this point, it doesn't even matter what photos I'm taking. I'm just trying to get him to disappear if I take a photo of him. But when he was walking in the wall and I took a photo and he didn't disappear, like right there, a phantom should definitely disappear. All I have to do is actually get hunted, and we could easily tell. Now the thing is, did I bring in any more smudges? No, I just have the one. I'm going to turn off my light. I'm going to grab this voodoo doll. Maybe it's time we get hunted, and I need to stare down this ghost just to confirm if it's a phantom or not. Now the thing is, I'm going to have to like smudge back here. And with this tier 1 smudge, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to smudge, and then the ghost is going to go right in here, and I'm going to have nowhere to go and hide, and well, I do have the island to hide behind, so I don't know. Maybe I could... I don't know how this is going to happen, but I'm done taking photos. I now think it is a yokai, so let's just find out. Oh my god, threw it up in the chair. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is just drop this thing and then run. Throw the plate up on the table and then right back off. Oh, don't... It's stuck on a wall. That seems normal. See, okay, I led him to my hiding spot, but I can hide back here. But if he comes back and checks this area. Okay. Went into the garage. I can't tell. Okay, he's going back into the entrance. Alright, I forget about this wonderful island strategy. I mean, this has been in the game for so long, and I've just never... I felt like it was more of an advanced strat, but like, this is basically a hiding spot if the ghost never checks back here. And of course, you can kind of hide with it, so this is really fun. It's kind of like looping, but not exactly, because, I mean, the ghost isn't here yet. It's hiding right now. It's a hiding spot that can turn into a looping spot. Alright. I've seen a lot of phantoms. That was definitely a yokai. So it's just, I'm glad I stuck around and made sure. So, alright. The only thing left... Yeah, we need to prevent a hunt now. So I'm just going to come back in with more smudges. I'm going to drop my light here. Let's get more smudges, and then... I don't know if we'll get hunted again or what's going to happen, but... all I got to do now is get the crucifixes, and then we have a perfect game here. Maybe I'll just leave... Oh, one here. Turn on the light. I don't know if I'm going to do the same strategy as I did last time, because I don't know where he's going to want to look for me. I don't know if he's going to want to look around here. Where... Are you... Oh, maybe back here? Yep, okay. Wow, you seem really tall. Let me get this light on, actually. Can you, like, not roam? I mean, these two crucifixes are covering everything. You're more than welcome to stay in here, though. I would appreciate just doing these crucifixes and then letting me leave, though. I'm at the point where... There we go. Maybe I'm done with these tier 1 smudges. So, I don't know when I unlock the tier 2. But I think I'm ready for a whole bunch of more tier 2 stuff. I don't even know if I have the tier 1 headgear. I probably do, but of course I can't use it. But I'm really ready for that headgear to come back because that was very nice. Okay, here we go. Full board. All objectives. That was, you know... The first thing I really noticed was Tanglewood is a lot smaller. I was getting used to Bleasdale's size, so seeing Tanglewood kind of remastered, it wouldn't make it any bigger, but it would really, I don't know, it would feel so much more full. So either way, that was a good return to Tanglewood. I think next time we're going to be playing Grafton, because I want to return to the other farmhouse map and check that one out. So goodbye for now, Tanglewood. Let's see if I'm right about this, and so make sure yokai is in here. Please no mimic this time. And yes, it was a yokai, and it would have tricked me so bad if I went with that phantom logic. I don't know. I mean, I don't think the dots would have appeared. I'm pretty sure a phantom, no matter what, the dots ghost in the photo would not have been there if it was phantom. So there's 1800. Even with the 2 dailies, yeah, I mean, it was 200 or so less than that medium map, but there's a perfect game. Again, I don't know really what to look for too much in here, but no abilities, so I don't think the yokai even has an ability, but 88 interactions. So if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.